Hey everybody, it's the Review Revolution, back at you again with the wrap-up of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Modok series. Where's the figure? Well, starting with the first one that we took a look at, we do have Beta Ray Bill with Stormbreaker. Very awesome character. Very awesome character. If you're a Thor fan, one you have to get. I really haven't been able to put this figure down since I got him. He's just great. I really love Beta Ray Bill. Top figure in the wave. Number one figure in the wave. Second of all, we got Captain Marvel. Still trying to keep the sun out of his eyes. Not a bad character, not a bad figure. Just a little on the boring side. I certainly recommend checking out the review of the response video of the variant that got posted. So take a look at that one. That's very awesome. Next, we did get a good character, though not the best figure, and that was Wasp. If you're a fan of Wasp, if you like the character, you'll probably really like this figure. Again, I'm a little bit more of a fan of the longer-haired version. Plus, you know, this is also one that kind of showed us some of the issues with that mid-waist torso, or mid-torso area. So, yeah, could have been a lot better. The can't judge a figure by the pack figure was the Thor Buster Iron Man. Have to say, I was so ready to hate that figure, but, you know, even with all the Iron Man craziness, all the Iron Man 2 figures, you know, with as flashy and as nice and detailed as they are, for being very basic and a little bulky, I still think this one holds up pretty well, and I think that it's probably a real pleasant surprise to anybody who got him at the time. One figure that wasn't, and it's all because of the cape, Moon Knight. Good figure, don't get me wrong. I mean, or a good character, don't get me wrong. I like him. He's very much the Batman of the Marvel universe. Just, you know, had they found a different way to sculpt the hood and the cape, would have made all the difference on the figure. Just such a disappointment. And the second lady, and again one of my personal favorites, kind of bookending the review on two of my personal favorites, Spider-Woman. Not one that seems to be standing up very well right now. There you go. And not the Julia Carpenter, but for Jessica Drew figure, save the web wing gliders under her arms. Still not a bad figure. You know, nothing great. One that I would certainly like to see a redo of. Now, to save time, because of course I just eat up so much time just trying to assemble the figure, I went ahead and got Modok completed. And he seems to want to lean a little bit on his thruster. That's a little bit better. But, you know, not nearly the kind of character that I think anybody would buy a Wave 4. I can't see anybody saying, man, I really want to finish Modok. No. I would say that for the Iron Man and the Beta Ray Bill, maybe for the Moon Knight, those are the figures that people were probably after. Those are the ones I was mainly after, including the Spider-Woman. Modok just happened to be the Build-A-Figure at the end, or the Collect and Connect. And, well, I can't imagine us getting him in any other way, but yeah, take a look for yourself. Modok, M-O-D-O-C, mental organism designed only for killing. Originally meant to be Modok, M-O-D-O-C, mental organism designed only for computing. Which, you know, when you see him, I can't help thinking he's kind of like, you know, he's always kind of gotten the childish, the kiddie kind of, you know, treatment. He was always kind of, I don't know, he seemed to always be portrayed as the juvenile villain. You know, he's not. You know, he's actually a pretty bad guy. But I think that the fact that he has the big head, He's got the little legs, and he seems to be in a booster chair. I think that the Modok has kind of become really a bit of an embarrassment. Even in the Justice Squad, I guess that's what the cartoon is now, where you have kind of the kiddie versions of him, and in the Iron Man, the recent Iron Man cartoon that was around, Modok just seemed to be a kid, just kind of a nerdy kid. Somehow I figured if I could buy some miniature comic books and stick it in his hand, that would seem to fit perfect. The ultimate nerd. I don't know. But in the way of his articulation, you can probably tell, I'm turning him on his thruster base here. He's got articulation in the arms and legs, though they've got a lot of limitation, not so much because of the holes where they come out of, just the joint itself. It's got limits. It can't do a whole lot. But that's understandable. I mean, Modok's legs are just there to be, kick the table when Dad says don't. It's got double joints at the knees. Foot. Doesn't have any twist at the boot. Not that I can notice. No. On the arms, again, kind of a limitation on it. Not really a whole lot of movement. It does twist. And there's double joint at the wrist. Twist of the glove, and individually articulated fingers. On the paint, you can really see the skin tone on Modok. You can see the color in the lips and on the teeth, the gums. Just kind of a creepy idea seeing a face, that big up close. But it really loses its effect when you take a look at him overall. Because he really does look like just a kid in a booster seat. It just is... It's just a ridiculous character. I'm sorry. I've never cared for Modok. I never thought he was all that evil or that good a villain. So again, having him as a Build-A-Figure, I can't imagine any other way we would have got him. I don't even know if I would have wanted him. But this has been a look at the Toy Biz Marvel Legends line. DC fans, don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, if you've kind of taken a break, stick around, because we'll be back soon enough with the next DC Universe classics. For now, this has been the Review Revolution, saying rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.